Welcome guys, it's Code here again, and we're here for an update on the piano tutorial for Tears from Heaven, and that's by John00 Flemming. I've basically come back to show you some of the accents and extra notes I've picked up, as well as some other little tips in the right hand. And for the left hand, we're going to be making some corrections. In the last tune I was playing the bass line sort of on the beat, and that's actually incorrect. Should actually playing it on the first and fourth beat, if we imagine it was like a 4/4 or something. So if I quickly demonstrate that now, so I'll be playing the left hand on beat. Okay, so playing on the beat sounds okay, but in the original tune the bass line falls on the first and fourth beat. So let me try and demonstrate that now. Okay, so that's a lot more closer to the original. If we move on to the right hand, I can show you some bits and pieces there as well. Let's try and collect my memory. Okay, yeah, so in the original tune, I was showing you to start like this. That's fine, but that's just my own personal preference. In the original tune, it does start with 4 chords, so something like. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you is the accents in the tune. There's 2 places in the tune where a really nice accent gets played by the original player, and I think it really sounds really nice, so I actually include that every time I play. So did you catch that? As I got to this bit, I'll just start from the start. Accent. So what we're doing, we're holding this note down for the duration of 2 notes. Okay, and another thing to remember is for each measure, you want to make sure you're finishing off with that low note before you transition into the next part of the tune. So, okay, that lower note is important for filling out the whole tune, and if you remember that throughout when you're playing, you'll have every note exactly correct to the tune. The other accent I wanted to show you was in the higher part of the tune, so I'll start from the beginning and then I'll sort of slow down and pause when I get down to that area. Accent. Oops. So it's just in that first part of the higher part that we're going to include the accent, which is exactly the same from down there, it's just up here. Okay, and then there's another note that I've added that you might not have picked up in the last tutorial because I didn't point it out, but that's this note here, and I'll show that. So when you're finishing off the higher part, okay, alright guys, let me just go through the whole thing really slowly for you guys so you can see exactly what's going on. Okay, that's it really slowly, and let's try and do it with a bit of counting so you can see where to press the bass line and stuff. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up those things and put it into the tune. Should sound something like this. Okay. Perfect, but you get the drift. Alright, let me try that again. Okay, that's it before I embarrass myself even more. But any questions, as always, just leave them in the comments and I'll be glad to help. Thank you.